In this video, we're going to walk through an overview of Dynamics 365 to include basic navigation and how to get around within the application. We'll take a look at Learning Path, which provides contextual in-app help and guidance as you're working in the system. Look at real-time drillable dashboards that help you to visualize information. And we'll take a look at a contact record and the different kinds of information and insights that you can gather about a person, how you can collaborate with members of your team using Yammer, and then we'll take a look at an opportunity record and how the built-in business process flow takes those best practice business processes from your organization and brings them right into the system to help guide you every step of the way as you're working to close a deal. When I first log into Dynamics 365, I'm brought to my landing screen. Users have the ability to set their own personal options to dictate which screen they want to be their landing page. So in this case, I have mine set to start off on dashboards, and we'll come back to dashboards in just a minute. But let's start with navigation. So the ribbon at the top of the screen in black is my main navigation bar and allows me to easily navigate through the different screens and areas of the application. And this ribbon persists throughout the application, so regardless of what screen I'm on, I'll always have access to this menu to help me navigate and get around within the system. Right now I'm in the sales module, but I can click on the caret icon to access any other part of the system. So right now I'm logged in as a system administrator, so I see and have access to all the different modules and record types across the system. But of course, you'll only see the modules and records that you need to access to do your job. So for example, if I wanted to get to contacts, I would simply select contacts from the menu. Continuing to the right, the magnifying glass icon is the global search feature. So I'll search for Microsoft to see the results that come back. So global search is looking for that keyword anywhere it exists across the application. And then on the left-hand side, I have filters that I can use to further refine my search. To the right of that, I have my most recently used and pinned records. So this provides quick access to the records that I've previously viewed or accessed. And I can also pin my records that I'm working with frequently so I can get to them even faster. The plus sign to the right is the quick create feature. So no matter what screen you're on within the system, you can click on the quick create button and easily create a new record, like a contact, an opportunity, or an activity record like logging a phone call or sending an email or creating an appointment. The funnel icon launches the advanced find tool. It allows you to create your own queries of data within the system and then save them as views. So these views govern the records that are displayed on a page. So for example, I can use Advanced Find to search for all opportunities expected to close in the next 6 months with an estimated value of $1 million or greater. The question mark icon launches Learning Path. This provides in-app guidance to help you as you're working in the system. So let's say that I have a question on how to create a new dashboard. I can just search on dashboard and be able to see the relevant results. So I can have text and pictures to help guide me, or I can even have videos. Back to my dashboards page, I can set this up so the dashboard that's most relevant to me is the one that appears whenever I log in. But I can create and save any number of dashboards that I may need, and I can even share those with other users. I also have dashboards that my system administrator has created that are available to all users. And these dashboards are all real-time and drillable, so I can click in any section of a chart or graph and further segment the information, or I can view a list of records that make up that section of the chart. Now let's dive into a contact record. So from the sales menu, I'm going to navigate to contacts. There are a variety of system views and personal views that govern which contact records appear on a particular view. So again, system views are available to all users, and personal views are ones that I've created, but I can share with other users as well. But I'm going to do a quick keyword search to bring back the contact record that I want to open and work with. So please note that this is the default configuration for a contact record, and your contact record form will likely look different based on the fields and layout that make sense for your organization. On the left-hand side, I have basic information about the contact, like the company that they work for, their title, contact info, address, to include even having a map. And then in the middle is my activity pane, which shows me all of the activities related to this contact, like phone calls, meetings, tasks, and emails. I can also capture and share general notes, so either as reminders to myself or to share pertinent information with other users who might be reviewing the information in this record. And then on the right is related information. So what are the opportunities or deals that we're working on with this person, or in a customer service situation, cases or tickets that we're working to resolve with the contact. So really providing you with that whole 360-degree view of the relationship with this person. So scrolling down a little, I want to take a look at the Insights feature and the information that I can glean about this person. So Insights is aggregating information from across 40,000 different external sources of information and serving it up to you in one aggregated view. So it's tremendous for being able to do your research about a person, a company, or about a particular industry. With one click, I can update the contact record with the contact information that's captured by Insights. So let's drill down to see more. On the left, I have relevant news about Satya and Microsoft, the company that he works for. Key Contacts provides me with information about other people at the organization that I might want to build a relationship with. And based on my LinkedIn connections, I can see who within my company may already have a relationship with the person and then be able to reach out for an introduction. And then on the right is buzz, so what's being talked about Satya and Microsoft in social channels like Twitter and Facebook. Then when I click on Start a Conversation, I get even more information. So I have his LinkedIn profile information that's pulled in. In the middle there, suggested call prep questions that are personalized for the industry that the person's in. And I even have a widget down here that allows me to quickly view and monitor Satya's presence on Twitter. And then to the right is a news panel, and I can filter on the different news articles to drill down based on a specific topic. Back in my main contact record page, you'll notice that I have Yammer embedded right within the application. So Yammer is an enterprise knowledge management and collaboration platform that helps to provide structure to discussions and to content. So if I have a question that's related to a particular person or a company or a deal, I can ask it here. And that helps to eliminate email distribution lists, cluttered inbox of unstructured information, and also ties that conversation to a specific record within Dynamics. So Yammer also acts as a knowledge share, right? Because when I have a question about, say, Dynamics 365, I figure someone else has had the question as well, and then I can search Yammer to find the answer. I have the ability to post these messages in different groups and even tag individuals so they receive a notification about the post. Now let's take a quick look at an opportunity record. So I'll navigate there by using my pinned records. So again, this is just a default configuration. So what your opportunity form and business process flow looks like will obviously be different. But let's focus on the chevrons at the top of the screen. So this is the business process flow that's helping to guide me through each stage of the sales cycle. So in each stage, I can see which actions or tasks are required to be completed or recommended to be completed in order to move to the next stage. So I also have insight into how long this opportunity has been sitting in the qualify stage. And the business process flow is really helpful to make sure that I'm following my company's best practice business process to really help drive this deal to a win. This concludes the high-level tour of Dynamics 365.